Hey, what's going on, everybody? Um, as you can see, this pile over here, my desk is a mess. I've been going through cords, cables, everything. Okay, so it has come to my attention that the Nintendo Switch now doesn't work with almost everything I have. Now, just a disclaimer, I usually use the USB, this cable right here comes out of the USB audio on my Android TV. And when I'm playing Switch, I usually just run that because it's easier, because then I don't have to keep switching stuff around. I just have one cable and I can watch movies and I can watch, different things without having to do that. So I usually do that. But when I do go handheld, I use the C. So the dock, I usually don't mess around with too much. I do have this cable right here. I know everything's a mess. This cable right here comes right out of the dock to test audio. So anyway, I haven't updated mine in a while. I did this jailbreaking thing, and anyway, the short story is I got banned. Not for cheating, but because I did that. I just got banned for a whole year. I'm back online now, and I got all the updates, including that Bluetooth update, which I'm probably not going to use, but it does work with devices like this, Bluetooth-wise, and the Griffin Bluetooth-wise. The sad thing is, I don't know what they did, because I had a lot of older dongles that worked perfect on it. I was like shocked. It was just plug and play and you're good to go and you can use them. And some of the newer ones and that worked fine until I got all these updates. I think I forgot how many updates I got. Obviously, you can't roll back on the Nintendo. It doesn't allow you to do that, that I know of. And it would just force you to update again. So the short end of the story is everything. The iFi, Uno, the Link, which I haven't done the review on yet. The Link, really great things, including expensive things like the M15, cheap things like the Sio, the Fosse dongle DAC, which is one of my favorites. I think out of the dongle DACs, I think these three are my favorites right now out of everything I have. And not that the DD isn't good. It's really, really good and crisp and clear. But I think these are my favorites. This one is very, very good. I used to like this one. This one used to be in my favorites. But I do I think I like the iFi one better. So anyway, all of these, which a good 90% of those worked. 90% of the Audio Quest, my Extreme, the Monoprice, all the other ones that I had, including the bigger devices like the Uno and some of the other different things that I have, none of them work anymore. You do not get audio out of it. Now, surprisingly, or maybe not surprisingly, the battery-powered Griffin still works. At first, I thought it didn't work because I would plug it in, that there would be no sound, but there would be no sound on the Switch, and I was like, what the hell's going on? I didn't have it in the USB out. That was the problem. So the Griffin does work. Surprisingly, this wonderful device works. Now, unfortunately, this isn't small enough to, I mean, it's small. I mean, you could put this in your pocket or in a bag, but in true portability, I mean, there's, compared to the HIDS thing, I mean, there's a big difference there. I mean, you want to go as light as possible. So this works fine on any device, even plugged into my thing. Now, all of these devices work perfect out of the audio out. Now, on an Android TV, I can 100% say yes. So that's the workaround for Switch. If you have an Android TV, just run the dongle or the USB audio device, whatever it is. You can run it, through the USB audio out on the TV. I don't know about Samsung or WebOS TVs or Roku TVs, anything like that. And Roku's kind of a pain in the butt when it comes to audio. I I mean, it's like one of the only, it has Bluetooth, but you can't do audio through the Bluetooth. You can only do the remote through Bluetooth or something. What a pain in the butt. I had one of those before. I got rid of it. I got the Android TV. I've loved the Android TV. I mean, none of these TVs are perfect, but so it does have audio out. Of course, you have optical out, which this device also supports. So I could have it either way, but I actually prefer the USB audio out better. So I ran it into the DAC, and I even tried the bigger equipment, and very few things actually work. I don't know if they want you to just go Bluetooth from now on or whatever. The audio jack on that is notoriously lousy. So like you could run like a standard, I don't actually have one here. I mean, I think this has audio in and out, so yeah, so like I could run a thing from the headphone jack to here, and do it that way. But then you're using the DAC off the switch itself, and the power from the amplifier. You could do it that way. It's not the most convenient. It's not as convenient as one of these guys where you just plug them in and you're good to go. I don't know why they did that. Honestly, I don't know why they did that. That really just limits it to basically Bluetooth or something like this when you're at home. I mean, even this, if you want to carry this around with you, it was just simpler before. You just plug in a dongle and go. Now, even before, it was like a hit or miss thing. It didn't work with all dongles, but some dongles it did. I know I had one for the PlayStation that actually worked perfect for this. So ultimately, thank you so much for bringing this to my attention. I just tested it myself, and so from now on, unless I mention Switch, it doesn't work on Switch. There will be some exceptions, I hope. Maybe with the next update, whatever this is will be fixed. But so far, I got the latest updates on here now, and none of the dongles are working now. They're not even recognized. So that's about it. I got a bunch of videos coming up. I got videos on this Ash right here, which is a really nice headphone, like a do-it-yourself kind of headphone coming up. It's got the Grado pads on it. You can put other pads on it if you want, but it does change the sound. We got the Link coming up, which is really nice. The only thing I don't like is this connected. I hate not being able to fix a cable. Cables break, and I like to fix cables. That's what really holds back some of these dongles, is the cable does not come off. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this video was informative, and I will see you with some new reviews shortly. Got a bunch of things coming in.